Hi, I'm Jaylee, and I'm green. Green means that I'm extroverted, outgoing, cheerful, friendly, and a people person. I like people, and I want them to also like me. When it comes to projects, most people hate the idea of a group project. That's one of my favorite things to do, because when I do a group project, that allows me to include other people and hear what their ideas are on the subject too.
The focus here is people and teamwork. Extroverts naturally go out towards others. They're outgoing by nature. However, they need for people to come back towards them, the teamwork. Another way to say that is they care, and they need to sense you care too about what we're doing. And the moment they sense you care, they really want to work with you. If they sense you might not care, they kind of push back. So how does the extrovert track that? I mean, how would the extrovert really know that you care? And they sense you care if you'll talk with them, interact with them, stay in touch with them, keep them in the loop, provide feedback. If you don't take the time to talk with the extrovert, they can draw a conclusion that you don't care. When you really do, it's perception. The two words that will help you, top of the page. Let's and we. Interactive words. Business is called brainstorming. This is how extroverts make decisions, generate new ideas, solve problems. When you say something to an extrovert, what you just said gave that person a thought, which they now normally express by adding to what you just said. Extroverts always add to what you say. You don't want to be distracted by the creative nature of the green when they merge ideas. Anymore, you're distracted by the candor of the red when they just get to the point. That's just how they are. All right. Talkative? Yes. Only when they're comfortable. Because you're not talkative initially until you're comfortable. So it's a very good sign when the extrovert's talkative with you. That means they're comfortable with you. Otherwise, they wouldn't say anything. Right? All right. How do you recognize the high E? Well, once they're comfortable, they're talkative, right? So that's pretty easy. They're going to tell you a story. That's how they explain things often, through stories. They might laugh about a problem. We talked about that. They're going to be sensitive to how things look. How things look is how they look. So status is important to the extrovert. Might talk about a lot of things other than the agenda. So you get into a conversation with them, you end up talking about something else other than what the meeting was about. That's because they're blending ideas together. That's why they're creative. Use their hands when they speak, and they frequently use the word we and let's in their conversation. I mean, that word we, that's such a, or that word let's is such an extroverted word. Let's means you and me, us together, we, the team. It's almost like saying I care, wrapped up in a little tiny word, very positive word. So how do you appeal? Participate, interact, in an enthusiastic way. Always explain who's involved. The big question for the red was what? Well, for the green, it's going to be who. Focus on people and teamwork. Those let's and we words are good words to use. Support their intentions, talk about people and opinions, provide feedback, act friendly, open, and flexible. Providing the feedback is the glue to the relationship. Because if they don't have feedback, usually it creates concern in their mind. Those of you that are green, it's happened in your life for sure, that you thought someone was upset with you on something, you weren't sure why, nothing you'd done, but you hadn't talked to that person for a while. And when you finally had a conversation, you realized there never was a problem to begin with. See, it was just your perception. Lack of feedback creates the perception that there's a problem.
You know that phrase, constructive criticism? I hate criticism. Criticism to me makes me feel like people are picking on me and who I am. When in reality, I know that they're only trying to help me better my project and that they're helping me with my work and not who I am. It's hard for me to remember that it's just their personality and they're not trying to hurt my feelings.